Good morning, how y'all doing? Spreading peace and love. Welcome to my channel. I got up this morning about 6 a.m. Decided to start cleaning up and getting some chores done from a mother perspective. So getting a load in to get washed, going to change my son, getting him up early so he can try to use the bathroom prior to having an accident in the bed. And also just giving them their iPads. Not that I needed to give it to them, but just in case they wanted them. And getting up, taking a shower, washing my hair. Haven't been able to do that in a while. Not as much as I'd like because I was attacked by a teenager recently. Had a slight head concussion and a big bump on my head because the teenager kicked me in my head. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the next chapter of my life, the next chapter of my season, and the next chapter of some of you all season. A lot of us is going through a lot of the same things or different things in different times. That's why some of these messages, it doesn't matter when you hear it or when you read it. It can be last year, this year, presently. Sometimes messages that you hear from certain individuals, it pertains to you as in now, because we all some type of way have a vibration that's alike. Some people are different, obviously, but we know, just like say your teacher would go around in a circle and they would say 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, and everybody that got the ones stand in this line, everybody with the twos stand in this line, everybody with the threes stand in this line, everybody with the fours stand in this line, everybody with the fives stand in this line, everybody with the six stand in this line. Now I said that to say that everybody is not exactly the same. Some people are just aligned with each other. So give or take, if you understand that terminology, more power to you, and if you don't, whoop-de-doo. Anywho, so I was looking back in hindsight, and a lot of things that had occurred one year, so much that I can even understand what was going on. Mind you, the year prior things was going on too, but I think that it's sometimes women, when we are pregnant, we can't really understand that, there's toxic people around you doing things deliberately to affect your pregnancy, to affect your mental health, to, try to rob you of the joy of bringing in a new blessing. And I never really talked about how much I went through when I gave birth to my daughter. Not necessarily the pain or anything that she did, because she was perfect. Even God pulled me through that birth without any epidural, even though I really wanted the epidural. Now, I'll have to talk to you guys about this another time, but mainly I wanted to say it was things going on with her father that he was doing, unbeknownst to me, including not seeing me as beautiful, or not seeing me as enough for him, or not even really even seeing me as somebody that's worth respecting. Possibly because after, the love bombing stage, a lot of people started to flood his DMs and discuss me in a derogatory manner. And, it really changed a lot of things for me very badly. And a lot of people was my hometown. So, like, basically, when you are a really popular person or you are a really relevant person, you can understand that once you make it out of that community, they are going to try to pull you down, or try to talk bad about you, or try to make you seem like you're just as bad as them, or even get you to react in a derogatory way to where it can ruin something that can be really good for you, which was a healthy relationship with my daughter's father, if possible. Whether it was possible or not, due to whatever allegations or whatever happened, right? A lot of things was going on unbeknownst to me. Conversations was being had behind my back that I was unaware of. And just lies from people, as far as, like, say, a baby daddy mother, or a old friend, or a baby daddy side girl, or a baby daddy cousin, or a baby daddy brother. And those type of toxic conversations carry, including the baby daddies, like a different baby daddy, because I have 3 kids' fathers. So basically, what I'm trying to say is the new baby daddy that you were pregnant with and you're conceiving, the baby daddies from the past, their mothers and family members and people that you know, and old friends and people that found out that you were pregnant and about to give birth to not only a healthy baby but a beautiful baby girl. I would say that I was gang stalked my pregnancy. I was stalked. Oh yeah, gang stalked. I was stalked, gang stalked. And that is 2 different ways to be stalked. Gang stalk is when a gang of individuals group up together and talk about you and do things to you. And then stalking can be just for one individual. So I also had toxic relatives like my mother, my birth mother, that never have liked me, making up lies about me and not being there for me, and also trying to rob me of my joy. I remember her being very, very nasty during a season that was very hard for me to understand what was going on, and even including getting out the way. So I say that to say, guys, I just want some girls to know, like, if you're in a bad place, or if you're lonely, or if you're with a man who doesn't really treat you well, and you're around his family and his family somewhat treats you well. I mean, even if they treated you well or they don't treat you well, the signs is going to always be there. There's going to be red flags. I advise you to pay attention and also love yourself enough to figure out a way out. When we're younger and you're dating people that's older than you, that can be very dangerous, because a lot of young girls, you guys, we as young women, I'm older now, you get into this space where you want to be saved and you want to be married and you want, your kids to have this happy home. And I feel like as the generations continue to grow, we have a lot of toxic individuals, toxic men, including toxic women, that's creating younger toxic people. And they are telling these people to not be kind to single parents, not be kind to people that have kids by prior relationships, not to respect the woman that has multiple kids' fathers. So it begins to be very dangerous for single parents. Not only did the child father leave and not be present for 18 years, and you may have made this mistake once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times, the blame will be on the woman. The man will be able to go conceive again and start over, and they won't even bother to say, you left your kid in a prior relationship and you didn't take care of them. A lot of women, a lot of people, even society, they don't really care. Sometimes we have a space where we're talking about this person because supposedly they are quote unquote a deadbeat or lack thereof with their child. But normally it's in the hood community or the low vibrational community or just the underground community, people praise men that disrespect women, let alone disrespect single women. So basically, just to kind of get to the meat and grits of this video, because I do have to run, and I want to keep a lot of my videos short just because I have so much going on, but I want to also push this content out. For young women, I want you guys to know that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are special, and you are everything that that man wants, needs, and desires. The thing about it is, some men aren't even men. Some men desire other things that's unbeknownst to us women. And to not disrespect them and to not get all into it, just understand that their rejection is your protection. So if a man could treat you so bad just based off the fact that he don't want to be with you, just imagine how bad he would treat somebody that stays, that actually love him. Okay? The family is toxic because of the person that you're trying to date, whether a mother, a sister, a brother, or whoever. They're going to side with their loved one. And if they are all still connected, 9 times out of 10, the whole family dynamic has some type of toxic traits. And a lot of them know what's going on unbeknownst to you. So don't be so hard on yourself if you wake up one day and you realize you're in the middle of a reality show or soap opera or something, and maybe you're in a scary movie, a Halloween movie, and you might be the main character that might not make it to the end if you don't line it up and pay attention to what's going on. I will go into depth a little bit more in different different things that you need to know to be a successful independent single woman without a man, and how to prioritize yourself and your children regardless if you have a man or not. And if you're coming from a toxic family dynamic, what you can do to become more mentally healthy, so where you can choose a good partner and you're not choosing these same fake-like characters, to where you're creating another scene in your life where it can possibly not go in your favor. So anywho, this is your girl Chosen Monet. I hope you guys have a good day. I love you guys. And remember to stay sucker free. Don't let no fake friends, no fake family, no fake man. I don't care if it's your kid. Don't let nobody let you feel some type of way. And what I mean by that is let it go in one ear and out the other. We can't control what people say, how they feel about us, but you can control how you respond. No response is a response, and let that be the last time you respond, if that's how they feel, okay? Don't let that go over your head. Let that be your last response, even if it's no response, because no response is a response, and let that be the last time you respond. All right, y'all, have a good day. It's your girl, Chosen Monet.